In the far future, Earth is one of many worlds that make up the vast Galactic Federation. Species cooperate for their mutual gain. Despite this unity, the Federation's cultural dynamics are complicated and prejudices still exist. Human students, though part of this advanced society, are often viewed as less valuable by their extraterrestrial counterparts. This bias is most evident in academic institutions, where human students struggle to earn the respect of their alien peers. Once an elite mercenary renowned for his deadly skills and cunning, Jason Carter now leads a peaceful life as a university student, seeking a fresh start in a new beginning. He has left his violent past behind, assuming the persona of an average student. Jason spends his days attending lectures, studying, and keeping a low profile. His former life as a mercenary is a well-guarded secret, known to no one at the university. Jason's decision to conceal his identity stems from his desire to rediscover peace and normalcy while escaping the chaos of his former profession. However, the university is far from a haven. A clique of alien students has begun to harass the human population, exploiting their technological and physical advantages to establish dominance. These bullies, led by a particularly arrogant and powerful alien, frequently intimidate and torment their human counterparts. They use their superior strength and advanced technology to make life unbearable for the humans, who are already struggling in a demanding academic environment. The bullying ranges from cruel pranks and verbal abuse to outright physical violence, and fear and resentment grow among the human students. Jason observes the rising tension with increasing discomfort. Each incident chips away at his resolve to stay uninvolved. Torn between his wish for peace and his instinct to protect the vulnerable, Jason struggles with an internal conflict. One day, a group of alien bullies corners and brutally attacks a quiet, hard-working human student in the campus courtyard. The scene is brutal. The aliens, reveling in their power, show no mercy, their laughter and taunts echoing across the courtyard. Helpless, other students watch in silence, too frightened to intervene. The sight of the defenseless student being beaten stirs something deep within Jason. The violence reminds him of the life he left behind and the cost of inaction. Fear and despair spread among the human students, who grow increasingly withdrawn and anxious. What should have been a place of growth and learning has turned into a battlefield of oppression. Jason reaches his breaking point. Unable to stand by any longer, he makes a firm decision to intervene, fully aware that his actions will likely expose his true identity. He begins to strategize, using his mercenary training to prepare for the inevitable confrontation. Rather than relying on brute strength, Jason carefully studies the bullies, analyzing their patterns and weaknesses. During a subsequent bullying incident, he intervenes for the first time, executing a calculated plan. Using his strategic intellect, Jason outsmarts the bullies without fully revealing his combat skills. The alien bullies, caught off guard, are left humiliated and confused by Jason's unexpected resistance. Human students, watching in awe, feel a surge of hope and respect for Jason. However, the bullies, their pride wounded, vow to crush Jason and reassert their dominance. As tensions escalate, Jason prepares for the inevitable showdown. He scouts the campus, identifies strategic locations, and sets up defensive measures. He discreetly gathers weapons and recruits a small group of trustworthy human students to help with the preparations. Meanwhile, the bullies grow more aggressive, determined to break Jason's resistance. But Jason continues to outmaneuver them, in skirmish after skirmish, using his tactical brilliance to stay one step ahead. With each victory, the morale of the human students rises, and the bullies' confidence begins to waver. The stage is set for a final, decisive confrontation. As the conflict reaches its boiling point, Jason remains steadfast, ready to face whatever comes next. As the skirmishes continue, both sides are now fully aware that a decisive showdown is inevitable, which heightens the anxiety on campus. Jason stands out from the other pupils due to his combat skills and strategic thinking, which make his identity as a former mercenary more and more apparent. Jason's actions not only protect the human students, but also inspire them. His leadership raises their confidence and morale, turning them from terrified victims into a more cohesive and resilient group. In the last preparations for the inevitable, the bullies, who at first dismissed his abilities, start to realize they are up against someone with far more skill and experience than they anticipated. Showdown. Jason pauses to think back on his past and the fight that lies ahead. He considers the violence he left behind, the path that led him here, and the new role he has adopted as a protector. With clarity and resolve, he prepares himself for the confrontation, ready to face anything that comes, with all of his might. The campus is quiet and tense. As both sides prepare for the ultimate clash, the alien bullies execute a coordinated attack with the goal of permanently crushing the human students. They arrive with full force, showcasing their superior power and cutting-edge technology. But Jason is prepared. He has methodically set up traps across campus, and his allies are positioned to have the greatest possible impact. As the bullies move forward, they set off these traps, slowing their momentum and causing confusion. The human students, now equipped and organized, fight back. The first battles are fierce, with casualties on both sides. With explosions and hand-to-hand fighting, the battle's intensity quickly increases, producing a chaotic scene. Jason moves with precision on the battlefield, demonstrating his fighting expertise as he dispatches multiple bullies with ease. He outmaneuvers his opponents by combining physical power and tactical acumen. His strategic thinking shifts the balance of power by placing human students in positions that capitalize on their advantages and exploit the bullies' weaknesses. The extraterrestrial bullies, who at first believed they were better than Jason, are shocked by his abilities. Fear and confusion replace their arrogance as they struggle to counter his strategies. Inspired by Jason's strong leadership, the human students fight with renewed vigor and self-assurance. Jason's confrontation with the alien bullies' commander marks the culmination of the war. The duel is a fierce, action-packed battle that puts both fighters' skill and resolve to the test. Jason has the advantage due to his training and expertise, but the leader is strong. The battle is intense. Every move is planned. Every blow is purposeful. The tension is palpable as they clash, each determined to win in this pivotal moment. In the decisive moment, Jason defeats the leader with a final crushing blow, marking the end of the bully's reign of terror. The leader's defeat signals a turning point, a symbolic victory for the human students. The alien bullies retreat, admitting defeat. The human students celebrate their victory, their spirits lifted by the unexpected triumph. Jason stands silently, a wave of relief sweeping over him. He has won the respect and admiration of both humans and aliens by simply being himself. The war has been won, but more importantly, a powerful message has been sent. Courage and strength can emerge from the most unlikely sources. After defeating the alien bullies, the human students feel proud and more confident than ever. Campus culture undergoes a dramatic change. Students who once lived in fear now walk with their heads held high. Their appreciation for Jason is evident. They see him not only as a classmate, but as a hero who defended them when no one else could. Victory fosters a more inclusive and respectful atmosphere, altering the dynamics of the institution. Jason, who was initially reluctant to get involved, now fully embraces his role as a leader and defender. He understands the consequences of his actions and the responsibility that comes with them. In the days following the battle, Jason has a direct and focused conversation with the alien commanders. Despite their initial resistance, the alien leaders reluctantly agree to enforce stricter anti-bullying measures, acknowledging that peace and cooperation are crucial for the well-being of all students. Jason calmly and firmly asserts the strength and dignity of humanity, emphasizing the need for mutual respect and equality. He makes it clear that bullying and oppression will no longer be tolerated. This conversation is a significant step toward fostering a more peaceful coexistence. In his internal monologue, Jason reflects on his transformation, from mercenary to student and guardian. He emphasizes the themes of resilience and redemption, recalling the battles he fought and the lessons he learned in the university's hallways and on the battlefield. Standing up for what is right, even at the cost of exposing his hidden past, has given his life new purpose. Jason envisions a future where humans and aliens can live together in harmony and equality. His story serves as a testament to the power of standing against injustice and the importance of bravery. The closing words leave an inspiring message about the strength of individuals who fight for equality and the unyielding human spirit. The story ends with hope, a brighter future for human-alien relations within the Galactic Federation. It reminds us that by combining courage, determination, and justice, we can create a stronger and more resilient world.